My miscarriage happened in 2009, February of 2009. It was my third pregnancy. When I found out, I was 6 weeks pregnant. So I had to go in to have a scan to determine how far along I was, and they could only probably just see that it looked about 6 weeks. And then, you know, here you are, you're excited, you know you're having a baby, start telling a couple of your best friends in your family that you're expecting. And then it was probably 2 weeks later, or maybe 3 weeks later, where I found out that I was having a miscarriage. I noticed that there was like spots of blood. I was at Manukau Institute of Technology where I was studying, and I went to the loo and I realised, you know, hey, there's a spot there that's not normal. Maybe I need to get myself checked out. So I went to my local doctor, and he didn't want to confirm anything and sent me to the loo to have a scan. And it was there where they confirmed, look, this is what's happened. Baby is actually showing that it's going to come out soon. You're having a miscarriage. You then realise, oh, okay, so I'm not having a baby anymore. I was celebrating with my husband just a couple of weeks ago, and now it's gone. Although it may have only been 8 weeks, it was still something that felt, or already, you know, you feel connected with a baby. You feel one, you know, your whole whānau, a whole part of you at that moment when you know you're having a baby. So you get on the phone and you ring your husband, say, hun, actually, this is what's happening. We're not having a baby anymore. I was only young. I was probably maybe 21, 22. And yeah, I didn't have the true support that I needed at the time. So if anyone could have just said to me, what is it that I can do to help you today? Oh, I probably would have cried, but that's what I would need to hear, because I know that person is genuinely there to care for me at that moment. I had immediate family saying, you know, you are too involved in kapahaka. You were too involved in going to the gym in the morning, babe. You weren't looking after yourself. And then you start to wonder, actually, was I? And then that's when you feel, actually, I am the one to blame. I lacked faith, I guess, in seeking professional support, or seeking any support, because here are our circle of friends and whānau who are actually negative towards what's just happened. So I lost confidence in seeking support, because your true support mechanisms are not working for you. And I felt at the time, well, I'm just going to have to rely on my own karakia and just get through it day by day. My husband's peers at the time were so I kind of feel that they were disconnected or removed from those feelings of a miscarriage. It almost felt like to them, oh, look, she's only 8 weeks pregnant, Francis, come on. Have another one, man. You know, that's the kōrero that was in his circle of friends. You really don't want that around you. you almost want to grab something and just whack them over the head. When my best friend come along and she was like, you know what, let's go and have a cup of tea, or let's go and have a mocha at the local cafe. Tell me what you're up to. She didn't even need to talk about what I just experienced or what she just experienced. Was there someone just to talk to? That made me feel so much better about myself. You know, she made me feel that it was okay to have a miscarriage. She made me feel that it was okay to have another one. It's certainly a topic that shouldn't be hidden. I would like to see a little bit more dialogue around miscarriages in the first trimester. It's important to express this. You know, it's important to kōrero. I don't like it when an individual feels suppressed with their feelings, especially around miscarriages. I do hope that our mothers that experience all of this, that they are, one, getting the support they need, two, getting some self-care and remembering who they are first, loving themselves first, knowing who they are. That will conquer everything.